also, we'd like to take this time to show our support to the men and women of our armed forces. We proudly welcome you and your families, and at this time ask that any member of the U.S. military, past or present, and the armed forces of our allies from around the world to please rise and remain standing. We thank you for your service. SeaWorld is not only committed to the men and women in uniform, but to the world we share as well. Now please enjoy Orca Encounter.
Interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Molly, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. Like seeing a killer whale up close and getting to learn about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will give you a greater appreciation and understanding of these incredible animals and all they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales truly are a natural wonder, and today Shuka will help me show you some of their physical characteristics. The blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like the eyes are in that white patch, but that's just a visual distraction. The eyes are actually located in the black area in front of the white patch, camouflaged from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale is called a dorsal fin and helps stabilize orcas when they're swimming and helps them to regulate their body temperature. The dorsal fin has no muscle or bone inside of it, which is why you'll see them come in all shapes and sizes. The flippers on either side of the whale's body are called pectoral flippers and are used mainly for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside of them, just like the human hand. And the lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. The tail fluke is the killer whale's engine, propelling them to speeds of nearly 30 miles per hour. That's as fast as some speedboats, and they swim the fastest and use the most power when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always like a family. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like many animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. They use pectoral slaps to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. But if they really want to be heard, they reach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild and here at SeaWorld. As you can see, killer whales are excellent communicators, so it's no wonder they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Will capture sea lions by pulling them right off of the beach. Watch as that kayak demonstrates this movement and behavior right here at the slide out. Antarctic killer whales will actually create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking seals right into the water. You can see our whales demonstrate this incredible wave-making technique, showing one of the most complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. But it's very difficult to imagine just how much water is being displaced without experiencing it firsthand. Luckily, I have one very brave volunteer who's going to help show us the power of the waves. How about a round of applause for him? All right, come on down. It is your time to shine. You're going to be our seal, and that is going to be our iceberg. So go ahead and have a seat. Perfect. Go ahead and hold on tight to that middle bar there. Excellent. All right. Are you ready to feel that 55-degree salt water? Yeah. You guys ready to see him get wet? Okay. Let me take a look here. It looks like one of our whales is making its way over. Here comes that wave in 3, 2, 1. All right. Good job. Yeah. How about another round of applause for him? Good job. including other whales. The blue whale you see appearing on the screen is the largest animal on the planet. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So how does a killer whale this size prey on a blue whale that size? It's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Is a very important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach young whales to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Killer whales spend lots of time interacting and showing off their playful side in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when whales swim very fast near the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. You can see them do this when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave. And will rub their bellies on rocks whenever they can. You can see our whales demonstrating this behavior in the slide outs, just like whales in British Columbia. But playful behavior has a purpose. And killer whales are always imitating each other and learning from each other. We see it in the wild and here at SeaWorld all the time. Because playful behavior has a purpose, as in the wild, you may see them do a fluke slap to sunfish during hunting, but today, I think they're stunning all of you. We spend lots of time interacting with the whales here at SeaWorld. It's how we are able to build trusted relationships that allow us to provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales here take an active role in their own health and well-being. For example, they know husbandry behaviors like presenting their flukes to us, allowing us to collect a blood sample. You can see Shuka demonstrating this fluke presentation behavior with Nicole right here on the stage. also slide up onto a scale, allowing us to closely monitor their weight every single week. They will even allow us to collect a sample of air from their blowhole because of the trusted relationships we form with them day after day here at SeaWorld. Now I'd like to take this time to talk to you a little bit about our pod. We have 8 killer whales here at SeaWorld San Diego, 4 males and 4 females. Our oldest, Orca, has been here and she is 58 years old. She is very famous for her gentle and friendly personality. And our youngest is Makani, who is 10 years old, but he's not a baby anymore. He's kind of like in his teenage years now. We challenge the whales here at SeaWorld every day to learn something new, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play all have a role in keeping them in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whale's living weight, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus Orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Thank you for joining us today at Orca Encounter. We hope you've gained a greater appreciation for these incredible animals. Enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld San Diego. Bye, everybody.